everybody for watching and listening to the podcast wherever you're watching and listening to it from. Make sure to check us out everywhere. You know, the good old places, the YouTubes, the Apple Podcast, Spotify, Twitter, um, TikTok, perhaps. If there's Trick Play Sports Podcast anywhere, make sure you go follow us. We got some like half decent stuff out there. Um, Anyways, we'll move on to our shoutouts and callouts section. And now I was kind of like going between. I had a couple different ones. I won't say what my initial one was going to be because I don't know if Simon's going to use it or not. I had another one, but I'm gonna go against it. And I'm gonna go with something that's just more of a genuine shout out for me. And I don't think this will resonate with you like at all, Simon, knowing your music taste. As I'm about to shout out an album that you will never listen to.
Probably.
But if you are more of a hip hop fan in general, or just have had any tangential interest in this guy's music ever, I very encourage you to check out his new album, and that is Tyler the Creator. Just dropped today. I'm a psychopath, and I woke up early to listen to it. It's fantastic. It's called Chromacopia, if people don't know. It's amazing. He's been a remarkably consistent artist since like Flower Boys, like 2017, like the last like however many years that is, 7 years. He's had it on lock. It's like 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 albums in a row. So he had another one. Go check it out. There's good stuff on there. Yeah, Simon, I know you'll never listen to it, but other people might.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You gave me an idea for my shout out that I might go with. I need to preface this as well, because for most people, I feel like this wouldn't be that big of a thing. This wouldn't be that big. You already brought up the fact that I brought up my music taste and what it is in general. I listen to nothing but country. I'm a yeehaw ass man who listens to nothing but country music as I do my general day-to-day. TikTok has forced me to expand my music views a little bit, funnily enough.
Oh.
And I will say this is a really funny thing. And I'm kind of happy about it because it's created a little bit of something that I can share with my younger sister who is pretty big into this. I don't know whether it's a genre. I don't know really what to call this. And I'm saying this slightly embarrassed. But you'll listen to it and you're going to understand. Because this shit is so fire. I started listening to a musical. For the first time in my life.
Okay.
I am shamefully fucking loving it too. Because the next arc of it comes out, I think, like the 31st. I think it comes out.
Oh,
it's called
I know
Epic
exactly
the Musical.
what you're talking about.
So fucking good. It's so good.
I'm gonna tell Bo to watch this. Bo is my girlfriend.
Yeah. Is she into it?
She loves this
yeah.
shit.
It's so good.
So I have also listened to all of it.
Yeah.
Mostly because Bo forces me to sit down and listen to it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm like the world's biggest fan of it. Like I
good.
think it's very well done. I think it's very impressive. It's more of like at a certain point where it's like I'm not going to be like bumping it in my headphones every day, but I can very much appreciate the artistry behind it, and I'm like, yeah, it's very well written. Like I think the thing I'm most impressed with by it is that I mean, like Bo has shown me like as it's come out, she's been on this beat since the start, so I've listened to them as they've come out.
Right.
And they've continually gotten better. That's my thing, where it's like I think each one is better than the last, and that's what's been impressive to me. It's like this guy continually kind of ups his game. So yeah, I mean, I'm sure I'll listen to the next one when it comes out on the 31st.
Yeah. No, I probably will
review
too.
Segment.
I listen to. Oh, that's a fucking hilarious idea. I feel the need to preface this as somebody who never thought I would be listening to a musical because I'm a manly man. I listen to man music. I don't listen to dumb musicals. And then I sat down with my popcorn and listened to it for 2 hours straight. And like the whole way through and just went, this is fucking fire as hell. And then my sister, and the context of that is she's a huge Hamilton fan. She's one of them.
Oh yeah.
So, and she
I'm
had
also
it.
one of them. That's
Yeah.
what I can get behind.
So I have never watched or listened to Hamilton. I walked into her room and forced her to. Right after I had listened to it, forced her to listen to it, just so that she could also listen to it, because I think it is fucking sick as hell. I did not. I do. It was also great because I did not remember the story of Odysseus at all.
Mhm.
Like, I remember reading it in like middle school or whatever, but it's been long enough that I don't remember anything. So it was just interesting to me more than anything else. But yeah, there you go. That's my shout out. It's a good thing you brought up a musical shout out. I wouldn't have thought of that.
No, that's a good shout out. That's a good shout out. Again, I feel like Bo's gonna watch this and get mad at me because I feel like I'm talking more lukewarm on it than anything. But I back up the recommendation. It is very good.
Yeah.
Definitely, like if you feel like you are the intended audience for that, like if you like musical stuff, definitely check it out. Like it's really cool, especially since I think the guy who does it is just kind of like more or less independent.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool. Like it's a very much a passion project for this guy, and it's impressive to see the scale in which it's grown to this point.
Well, that's how I found it too, because I just found his like shitty TikToks basically making fun of it, like online. He was making fun of his own thing. Like I think he did like he revoiced one of the songs as like what's like the Jimmy Neutron character? Like I don't remember what it was. Like he did something like that. He like that it was shit like that went like maybe I should just like listen to the actual thing. And then I kind of just went, wait a fucking minute, this is kind of sick. So yeah, that's been my shameful listen for the last little bit. The thing is, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's not something I would like listen to in my headphones like while doing anything, but like as something that I felt like I just like listened to almost as an audio movie. I thought it was very good, and it's not done yet. I think there's 2 more acts, and I will probably listen to both of them when they come out.
Yes, I would honestly, my recommendation is, because you talk about it as an audio movie, I think the best experience of it is honestly keep it in the back of your mind, keep it bookmarked, wait until the whole thing is out, and then sit down with a thing of popcorn and watch and listen to the whole thing front to back.
Yeah, because honestly, like because you're totally right. It's not like I probably won't. There's a few that I might put in my normal playlist because there's a few bangers in there. But, like, it's not like I would ever listen to it all the way through. Like, I wouldn't do that. But it's the story's interesting. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
So there you go.
No, it's very well done.
Yeah.
Speaking of something that's very well done, and just in terms of the craft of a man, like we're talking about Greek gods here. The one thing that Epic might have been missing in its story is the most powerful and handsome and muscular and majestic of all of the Greek gods. And we all obviously know this as current Atlanta Falcons, former University of Washington and University of Indiana quarterback, Michael Penix Jr. What a guy, what a legend, what an ass. And with that, Penix better have a warm ass. See you next week.